Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my first ever YouTube video and I'm super excited to share it with you. Today, I'm going to walk you through a quick tutorial on how to set up Python and VS Code. Now, if you're new to Python, don't worry, it's a totally free and super popular programming language that's used all over the world. Plus, there are tons of job opportunities and cool projects you can get into with Python. I'll be showing you step by step how to get everything installed and running, and I'll throw in some video clips to help you follow along easily. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Hope you guys enjoy it. Alright, so the first step is to install Python. You can get Python from a few places like the Microsoft Store, but I'll also drop a link in the description for you. Once you've installed it, you might see some new apps pop up like Python IDE or Python 3.12. Don't worry about those too much. Most of the time, we won't actually be using them for our projects. Instead, we'll be coding and editing in VS Code. Now, here's a quick step-by-step guide to install Python. Head over to python.org. Download the latest version of Python for your operating system. Once it's downloaded, run the installer. Important, make sure to check the box that says Add Python to Path. This is crucial for most of our projects. And that's it for this step. Next up, we're going to install VS Code. You can grab it from the Microsoft Store, or I'll leave a link in the description so you can download it directly. This is going to be our main platform for writing code, hosting servers, and doing all the cool stuff we'll be working on. For those who might not be familiar, Visual Studio Code, or VS Code for short, is an awesome and super popular code editor. It's packed with features and has tons of extensions to make life easier for developers, no matter what language or platform you're working on. So yeah, let's get it installed, and we'll be all set for coding. Once you've installed VS Code and opened it up, your VS Code window should look something like this. Next, go ahead and click on the Open Folder button. This is where you'll choose the folder where you want to keep all your projects. Just select the folder you want, and VS Code will load everything from there, so you're ready to start coding. Now, let's set up Python in VS Code. Open VS Code. Install the Python extension. Click the square icon on the left sidebar. This is the extensions view. Or just press Ctrl-Shift-X. In the search bar, type Python and look for the official extension by Microsoft. Hit install and you're good to go. This extension will help with things like code completion, linting, and running Python scripts right from VS Code. Super helpful. Next, we'll make sure VS Code is using the right Python version. Open the command palette by pressing Ctrl-Shift-P. Start typing Python, select Interpreter, and click on it when it shows up. From the list, choose the version of Python you installed earlier. This step makes sure VS Code is using the correct Python interpreter for your projects. To create a new file in VS Code, you've got two options. Option 1. Click on the File menu in the top left corner and select New File. Option 2. Use the shortcut Ctrl+N, Windows Linux, or Command+N, Mac. Either way, you'll get a fresh file to start writing your code. Before jumping into writing code, don't forget to save your new file. Click File, Save As. Choose a directory, folder, where you want to save it. Give your file a name and make sure to include the right file extension, like .py for Python files, easyleon.py. This way, VS Code knows you're working on a Python file and can provide all the cool Python-related features. Now, let's dive into some basic but super important points about Python, starting with modules and libraries. Python libraries are like toolboxes filled with pre-written code that help you tackle specific tasks without having to reinvent the wheel. They're incredibly handy building blocks that make it easier and faster to create your own programs, saving you tons of time and effort. Using libraries means you can leverage existing code to perform functions like data manipulation, web development, or machine learning, just to name a few. This not only boosts your productivity, but also helps you focus on building your projects rather than getting bogged down in the nitty-gritty details. We install these libraries through a terminal, like the command prompt, and they're super important for our projects. For example, take the OS module in Python. This module provides functions for interacting with the operating system. It allows you to perform various tasks related to files, directories, processes, and environment variables. With the OS module, you can open applications, create folders, and organize your files easily. It's a powerful tool that can help you automate and streamline a lot of your tasks in Python. And that wraps up our tutorial on setting up Python and VS Code. I hope you found it helpful and feel ready to start coding your own projects. Remember, Python is an amazing language with so much potential, and libraries like the OS module can make your life a lot easier. If you have any questions or want to see more tutorials, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching and happy coding. See you in the next video.